The texture of these wide, thick noodles is everything. I got some beef meatballs with tendon. This broth has been chilling for like over 12 hours. And it's so flavorful and rich. Hi YouTube, it's my birthday weekend and it's also Lao Thai and Cambodian New Year and we are celebrating by making Kathiew. So I'm super excited to show you my recipe. So I'm using white noodles today because I'm just in the mood for some texture and some thickness. But you can also use regular pho noodles, which I do have. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix everything up. So that way we could take the first bite together. I've already dressed it up and put everything in there for us. All right, guys, I am back with a voiceover. First thing you want to do is clean your bones. I'm using just regular basic beef bones today. I love using oxtail bones, but they were pricey today. You can also use any type of bone that you have. You want to clean your bones by boiling them in hot water until all of that scum and gunk comes out, and that way you have a clean, clear broth. After boiling your bones and cleaning them for at least 20 to 30 minutes, go ahead and drain them out and then clean your bones with water just to remove like any excess scum that's stuck to the bones. Pro tip, while your bones are being cleaned in the hot boiling water, go ahead and prep your aromatics. Here I am using ginger, onions, and garlic. You can go the old school route and char them over a hot flame, or you can throw them in the air fryer if you're lazy like me. I just did 400 for about 15 minutes or so until my onions started to char up and then my garlic started to get a little bit soft. Once you have your charred aromatics and your clean bones, you want to place them in a clean pot and fill it up with water all the way to the top. I am using this seasoning herb packet I got from my local Asian market. I go to Vendong in City Heights and I just purchased this guy. It has like the cinnamon and the star anise, everything in one little baggie. It also comes with a bag to use, so very, very convenient. Place your bones along with your spices into the big old pot of water, and now you want to add in all of your seasonings. Keep in mind that this is definitely a taste and adjust type of recipe. All of the measurement is going to depend on how big your pot is and how much water you are using, so you just want to season with your heart and taste and adjust, baby. First up, for extra flavor, I'm using this Vietnamese beef flavor paste, which you can find at your local Asian market or at Vendong as well. I'm gonna use about a couple big heaping tablespoons or so until I can taste and adjust to add more later. And that's of course if I even need to add more. This is palm sugar. I'm gonna use a few little balls of this guy as well until I can taste and adjust later, just like all the other seasonings. If you don't have this, you can also look for rock sugar. And if you can't find rock sugar, you can use regular basic sugar as well. Fish sauce is super uber important. This is gonna add that umami, delicious, savory undertone. So a few heaping tablespoons of this guy as well. After that, you're gonna let your pot come to a rolling boil. Be patient because this is gonna be a while. Don't forget to remove excess fat and scum that comes to the top, so that way you have a super clean broth. I let my pot simmer overnight, and at midnight I woke up to come back and check on it. I added more water. I also removed the fat, and then I added some of the seasonings that I forgot to add earlier. This is dried baby shrimp. This is super uber important as well. This is gonna give the broth a very umami, salty, savory, that undertone that you don't know what the flavor is. This is the flavor. Let it simmer overnight. Don't touch it, don't disturb it like how I did it unless you forgot a seasoning. And then in the morning you can taste and adjust, add some more water, remove the fat, and then add the other seasonings. For me, I decided to add some chicken bouillon today. I added a little bit more sugar, some salt, some fish sauce, and then I tasted it and it was beautiful. About an hour before all your guests arrives, I like to add in some green onion stems just for aesthetic. I'm also using beef meatballs and fish meatballs today. So I'm going to throw in the beef meatballs into the broth. Leave the fish meatballs on the side because the fish meatballs can change the flavor of your broth. Look at how deliciously tender these pieces of meat that fell off the bone are. And there you have it. Now you know how to make a big old pot of kathiew with beef bones, meatballs, fish balls. I'm also using 2 different type of noodles because I am that extra. I like to have 2 different textures in my soup. Let me show you how to dress it up, make the noodles, and how I like to eat it. Here are all my clean garnishes that I've already prepped. So we got the bean sprouts, we got all the herbs. I'm using green onions, mint, and cilantro today. I also have some sliced rare steak that you can, cook in your soup if you'd like. I have all my sauces, the sriracha, hoisin, white pepper, black pepper, fried garlic, fried onions, chili peppers, chili flakes, the works. So first thing you want to do is boil a separate pot of clean water and then boil your noodles based off your packaged instructions, because thick rice noodles and thin rice noodles have different boiling times. If your kathiew broth is boiling hot, steaming fire, then you can cook your meat inside of your bowl. But if it's not, you can go ahead and dunk your meat for like 10 seconds in the boiling water used for your noodles and then cook it like that. Add as much broth as you'd like, add some meatballs, go hunting for the meat that fell off the bone, and then it's time to garnish your bowl of kathiew. Here is my mini appetizer bowl and then my review. Enjoy. All right, now that we have our base, so the soup, the noodles, and some meat, I'm going to go ahead and dress it up how I like it. I'm going to go ahead and taste it first before I add all this like extra ingredients. First, sip. Cheers. Heavenly. So tasty. You can honestly eat it just like this. It's already super flavorful with so much depth, but we're gonna enhance it just a little bit. I have some bean sprouts for some crunch. We're gonna add a drizzle of sriracha, hoisin sauce for a little bit of sweetness. I love white pepper, but you can also use black pepper if you want. This is the OG ghost pepper saute. This is fire. Literally my favorite chili oil of life. But yeah, this stuff is super spicy, so if you've never had it, I'd say be very careful. I'm just gonna add a little bit today because your girl got gastritis. So just a little smidge. Lots of fried garlic. I love this. You can also use fried onion too. Yeah. And then all of our fresh herbs. So I got green onion, cilantro, and mint. So a little bit of each. And then my mint. I'm just gonna... I also love adding Thai basil, but I don't have any today. Okay, you guys, I literally cannot wait any longer. Let's take the first bite. So fun fact, I wasn't gonna make kathiew this weekend, but I went shopping for some Asian ingredients at Vindong, and I saw that they were having a sale on beef bones, so I was like, why not? Like, I already like perfected my recipe, might as well share it with y'all, right? We got some meat, cilantro, mint. Cheers, y'all. The texture of these wide, thick noodles is everything. So slurpy. I got some beef meatballs with tendon. Literally so happy right now. I made a huge batch, so I'm inviting some of my family to come over and try out my kathiew for the first time. So I'm super excited to see how they're gonna like it. And yes, I have regular kathiew noodles as well, but I want this white noodle today. Oh my god. Remind me to never wear white when I'm eating noodles, you guys, because this is like, I do this all the time. All the time. This is so spicy, but so freaking delicious. Be careful if you add that ghost pepper spice, or the satay, I mean. So fresh from all the herbs and the green onions and the mint and cilantro. I'll tell you guys a secret. And I have a girl date tonight, so wish me luck. I am carving up right now. Hi, Papa. Gone. I am stuffed. All right, y'all. If you made this far, please comment down below. Spicy Kathiew is the best Kathiew. And I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.